Hey guys, it's your girl OG Teddy B and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing a bunch of new items from NYX. I'm going to be reviewing the Can't Stop, Won't Stop Primer, concealers, setting powder, and finally I'm going to be reviewing the Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundations. And I know I'm tardy to the party. First thing is first, I know my nails look ultra busted. And you know what, I was having a shitty morning, so I made an appointment to get my nails done because of how shitty my morning was. Once I'm done doing my makeup, I'm going to go to the nail salon, go to the grocery store, and just kind of wear the foundation for a bit to see how it really moves. I just don't really see the point in just putting it on and then not really wearing it and seeing how the product really reacts on your skin or how it really wears. So I'm actually gonna wear it for a couple hours and that will conclude my video once I'm back from getting these nails done. First thing I want to start with is the primer. It comes in about 0.84 ounces and this retails at 18 Canadian dollars. This primer is said to be matte and very comfortable on your skin. It's set to really smooth the skin and keep it matte all day. So we're gonna see if it really does what it's supposed to. Won't Stop foundations come in 45 shades and the shades are set to be all lightweight, full coverage, waterproof, and apparently they're transfer free. I picked up two shades. I got Sienna and Nutmeg. They're looking like they're the same on camera, but they're actually not. Sienna, wait, what? Hold on. Nutmeg, sorry, is a little lighter than Sierra. Nutmeg has a cooler undertone, whereas Sierra has a slightly darker, I guess I would say a warmer undertone, but this one is a little cooler. It has more kind of a neutral tone. I feel like this might be a little more suited to my face right now. And I feel like Sienna it might work, but my only concern is when it oxidizes. I don't know how it's gonna look. I don't know if this foundation is going to oxidize. I should mention that as well. So we'll see. I got two of them just to try it out. And I did pick up concealers. These come in 25 shades, and these shades are also set to be lightweight, full coverage. They're meant to be used to either highlight and conceal, or they're meant to use as contouring, but basically they're supposed to just brighten and basically sculpt the face. I got two shades. I got the shade Golden Honey and I got the shade Mocha. We'll see how this works. I got the darker one kind of more as a contour shade, and I got this lighter one just to kind of highlight under these areas. I think this might be too light, but we gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. We'll see. I also got setting powder. This is set to be smooth, matte, and also oil absorbing. One thing I wanted to point out about this powder is that I got the shade medium. It's in my opinion, it's quite dark for a powder that is considered to be medium deep. I have a powder by MAC and it is dark deep, and honestly it looks about the same as a reference. And I'm actually gonna put, when I open this and I start using it, the two shades side by side so you can see what I'm talking about. But in my opinion, I think this shade is quite dark for a medium deep powder. Another thing I noticed is that online the shade medium is way lighter than the medium deep shade. There's a huge contrast in between the two. They could have had even maybe one or two more shades in between the two, because this is gonna be dark for me to set under my eyes and to highlight my face. It might be okay as maybe an overall setting powder. It still might be even too dark for an overall setting powder for me, but the medium one is just too light for me altogether. That's something I've noticed off the jump already that I just wanted to point out. So I'm actually gonna show you the two shades on the website. So I'm gonna show you the powder, and I'm gonna show you the powder in the shade medium, and then I'm gonna show you in this shade online, just so you can see this contrast between the two colors. So I'm gonna start with the shade medium. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like so you get what I'm talking about. This is the shade medium on the website. Okay, this is said to be suited for skin tones from light medium to medium. Now the shade that I picked up, because I felt that one would have been just too light for me, is medium to deep. So it's medium to medium deep. And this is what it looks like. The contrast between the two is huge, but I guess they did have a buffer shade in between, which is called Banana. So I'll show you Banana. So that's the Banana shade, and I'm assuming that's supposed to be more of a brightening powder. But when I look at this and I think about like my richer, darker skin girls, I don't really know about that powder to highlight and brighten their face. It might be a little too bright. It might cause some flashback, and the medium powder might not be bright enough either. So I don't know, we'll see how it works. But off the jump with the powders, I kind of felt like it could have threw in like just even like a couple more shades in between the medium to the medium deep, just so it was more inclusive of shades, since they're priding themselves on being a very inclusive brand, especially in terms of this setting powder. So let's get started. I'm going to apply some of this primer, and you know what, I think this is a good size in terms of how much you get. This retails at $18. I actually got it on sale for $9. When I purchased all of my items, there was this buy one get one 50% off sale on NYX Cosmetics. So I got them unboxing and I was like, that is perfect. That works perfectly for me because I love sale. My foundations, they retail at $12 each. So I got one of them for $6. And then the concealers are the same price. They're also $12. I ended up getting one of them for $6 as well. Back to the makeup. Oh, it looks kind of, oh, it's thick. It has like a silicone feel. I can see that it absorbed the oil in my face, which is good. And I'm tapping it in as per the instructions. I don't want to mess this up. So I'm gonna start applying the foundations, and I think I'm gonna mix both of these. So I'm gonna put Nutmeg on my face as well as Sienna. And the instructions on this is that you need to shake it really well. All right, just don't say shit. Anyways, the only readable instruction I can see on here is actually just the picture that looks like it's shaking, so I'm gonna just shake the shit out of these. It comes with this applicator pump, which I think is really convenient. If it works. Okay. Oh, this is the shade Sienna. Nutmeg! I keep confusing them. And so far, oh wow. Oh, it's dripping. So yeah, this shade's a little light for me, but that's not a problem. I did get that darker shade to kind of blend in between. It's blending out very nicely, and it does have good coverage so far. So that is Nutmeg so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some of Sienna. The foundation it's definitely matte. Take that up. And I find sometimes with matte foundations, you have to work with them very quickly. This one's not bad. It's definitely like a nice liquid matte foundation, and it doesn't dry down too quickly, which is good. I think Sienna would have been a better fit for me. So initial reaction to the foundation, I think is really nice. It definitely is very lightweight, and it feels very comfortable actually. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it blended out very easily. So I'm gonna start by applying some of this foundation. The shade I picked up is Golden Honey. I think I picked up a shade that's too light for my skin, but I also did pick up a darker shade, which is called Mocha. As a contour shade, I feel like I could have probably gone a shade down. And it has this like, it looks kind of like a doe foot applicator. Applicator's pretty big. It's like a good enough size to go right under your eyes. It has a consistency that's a little similar to the NARS. No, it's kind of like kind of similar to NARS in the sense that it kind of feels like a custard. I'm just gonna blend this all out. To be honest, I don't even think I need to set that. It feels like it's almost like it dries down to like almost like a powdery finish. This concealer, I like it. I do like this concealer so far. One thing I did notice about the concealer in comparison to the foundation is that it definitely dries down a little faster. So it's not blending out as easily. I'm gonna add some of Mocha, and because I know it dries down kind of quickly, I'm not going to take too much time or apply too much at once. I'm gonna just apply it and blend it out. Yeah, the concealer is a little harder to blend out than the foundation. If you're new to makeup, that might be a little for you, or you could just apply it in small sections and then take your time and blend it out. It really just depends on your preference, but it does dry down very quickly, and it can be a little hard to blend out. I should have probably used a smaller brush, but guess what? I ain't switching. Okay, so the foundation has a lot of pigment, so it's definitely very pigmented. It is definitely lightweight, and I think that it does give you really good coverage. It is very matte. It's definitely very matte. The concealer does give you really good coverage. It feels kind of more like a custard, and it dries down quickly, so that's something you got to keep in mind. Don't apply a bunch at one time. Just apply a little bit, blend it out, and then take your time. Moment of truth. Oh yeah, see, this is dark. This is really dark for medium deep. What? Nah, this is not no medium deep. This is deep. Okay, hold on. I have to see. You gotta have to see this. You see how red that is, and that's supposed to be medium deep. Now this is my MAC powder in the shade Deep Dark. It's basically the same color, and this is supposed to be for medium to deep skin. I think this is more for darker skin, to be honest. I can't use this to set my face at all. I'm gonna have to use this to set my contour, really. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, they could, no. Okay, I guess I have a new contour setting powder, which I don't need. This is how my face looks immediately after I'm done. I'm not gonna use a setting spray or anything. This is set to be super, super matte. I'm gonna just leave it as is. And let's just see how the product really holds up. Okay guys, I'm back and it is late. So it is about 11:31 p.m. So I put this foundation on around, I'd say 3 p.m. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've had this foundation on now for about 8 hours. I did not have a can't stop, won't stop setting powder to set my under eye area. I literally only set my contoured area. So my forehead isn't set, under my eyes are not set, my nose, around my laugh line area, nothing else is set. So considering that, I think the foundation did very good. It hasn't moved literally, and to be very honest, like, it looks good. I know it's a little oily here, but that's definitely an easy fix. So what I'm actually gonna do now is just use my beauty blender and absorb some of this oil. And again, this is because I did not set these areas because my powder was too dark. And even doing that looks brand new, right? But it hasn't budged. And you know what? It's definitely not transfer free. You can see some of the foundation on my fingers. So the claim about it being transfer free, I don't really know about that. But then again, I didn't set my entire face. The foundation itself is definitely really great. For the price, it's a fucking steal. The concealers I also think are really great, amazing for the price. One thing though is that the concealer is pretty matte, so you have to work with it because it dries down very quickly. But outside of that, great coverage. It is definitely light wearing, kind of like a custardy feel. The primer I think is very good. If you have really oily skin, I can see that you'd love this primer. It is thick and it's very silicone-y, so it'll definitely settle into your pores, which means that when you're washing your face, you better make sure you wash your face good or you're gonna get some clogged pores. So wash your face good after using this primer. But besides that, I think NYX did an amazing friggin' job. Kudos to everything. My only complaint-ish is just the shades that the setting powder comes in. They could definitely have some shades in between medium and medium deep, since this one is so dark. But besides that, I think everything else is amazing. I'm very happy I spent my monies on these, and I will definitely be using these in my future videos, and I will definitely be doing more foundation and makeup reviews on my channel. I realize people enjoy that, they want to see that, and I'll be using the products and kind of giving you guys just my honest, unaltered opinion about how I feel. Already been rocking with me, guys. You know the deal. Thank you so much. If you're new to my channel, click that subscribe button. And guys, I did get my nails done. Nails were looking so shit before, so I'm happy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye. Mwah.